Hey! Welcome back to my little chatty sassy corner here on YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a viewer requested video talking about 7 alternatives to the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessories. Now this is the bag that is bigger than the mini Pochette, but it does not have all the different parts and gizmos to it that we see on the Pochette Accessoires. And this is the one that has the removable shoulder strap to it. So that's the bag that we're talking about today. I would love it if you hit the red subscribe button down below if you like chatty videos, sassy videos, or videos talking about anything luxury-wise. If we hit 500 subscribers by Christmas, I will do a gift card giveaway. But if we make it to 1,000 subscribers by Christmas, I will instead be doing a luxury giveaway. So the LV Pochette Accessories is currently $12.90 plus tax in the US. Obviously these prices vary throughout the world, but size-wise it is 9.3 inches long, 5.3 inches tall, and 1.6 inches wide. And the big thing about this bag is essentially it's a pouch that you can then wear as a very small shoulder bag. And the bags that I've tried to pick for today, I've tried to pick ones with similar features, similar sizing, and definitely not exceeding the Louis Vuitton price by any more than 10%. There's one bag towards the end where that gets a little bit dicey because YSL just had a big price increase, and some of the stores have not updated their price yet, which is great for you guys, and it's also why this video is going to be launching a little bit later tonight, because I had to film it today once I saw what the YSL price increase is. So with that, the first 2 bags are going to be very similar function-wise, but not necessarily price-wise, to the Louis Vuitton Pochette, and is definitely going to be lower in price. And first up is going to be the Burberry Olympia Vintage Check Pouch Shoulder Bag. Whew! Very long name, but it is in the classic Burberry plaid. It has black leather trim, and just like with the LV version, the small shoulder strap is completely and totally detachable so that you just have a pouch. Now this is priced at $860, but that price difference also comes with a size difference. It's only 8.3 inches long, 4.9 inches tall, and 1.6 inches wide. So same depth, but shorter lengthwise, shorter height-wise. So just keep that in mind. And this is also going to not be that same super durable LV canvas. It's also not a full leather bag, so keep that in mind as well when thinking about this one. But it is a very cute alternative, and it's a different alternative to the LV while still having some really nice neutral colors. Now, the most pouch-like on this list is going to be coming from Faure Lepage. And I love the brand Faure Lepage. This is actually a piece that I'm thinking about getting for myself, not to use in place of the Louis Vuitton Pochette, but to use in my Neverfull. And that's because it's very similar to the Neverfull pouch that you get with that bag. And this is going to be the Pochette Zip in either the 19 centimeter size or the 29 centimeter size. Now in both cases, it actually has a detachable shoulder strap. You can obviously clip it into your bag. You can clip it like a wristlet. You can use it like a shoulder. And it comes in a really wide range of canvases, which is a thing that I really, really like about all of, well, not all of, but most of Faure Lepage's items come in a multitude of canvas colors. This one comes in basically all of them because a lot of people will put it into the Daily Battle Tote, which is essentially their version of a Neverfull. And I love the fact that you have so much color variety here, because with the Louis Vuitton Pochette, you only have it in either the monogram or in the Damier Azur. Now, these are also really well priced. The 19, which is going to be 7.4 inches long, 6.3 inches tall, is priced at $430. The 29 size, which is priced at $480, is bigger at 11.4 inches long and 7.4 inches tall. Now, while this is a flatter pouch, the nature of it allows you to really sort of put some of those bulkier items in there because it's able to move some, and so you have a bit of flexibility there in terms of the width that you can do with it. I mean, obviously, like, you don't want to put something in there that's going to drastically bend it out of shape, but you do have some play in there with the fullness that you get to use, plus really great price point. Now, the next couple of bags up on the list are going to be for people who, while they like the size and the shape of the Louis Vuitton, they might want a little bit more versatility with use for the bags in terms of straps. And the first one that I'm going to talk about is by Valentino, and it is their small rock stud leather shoulder bag. Now, a lot of people don't necessarily like the rock studs. Some people say they're out of fashion. I really disagree, because these are still being turned out time after time. People are still buying them time after time because rock studs are iconic to Valentino. I probably wouldn't even buy a Valentino bag or pair of shoes if they didn't have rock studs on them, because that is how iconic that they are to the brand. Now, for the bag itself, this bag is priced at $13.50, so while it is slightly more than the Louis Vuitton, you're actually getting some extra space, because while it is 8.25 long, 4.75 high, it is 2.75 wide, which means you have a whole lot more width and a whole lot more usability when it comes to what you can actually put in this bag. Plus, it comes with not just the removable shoulder strap, but a removable crossbody strap as well. And like I said, with this price, you can often find sales on Valentino. You can find it at outlets. You can find it on Satire, 24S. So definitely keep an eye out, because you can get some really good deals, making it not only bigger than the Louis Vuitton Pochette, not only more usable than the Louis Vuitton Pochette, but also cheaper than the Louis Vuitton Pochette. Now, this next bag, again, similar shape to the Louis Vuitton. It has two straps like the Valentino, but unlike the Valentino and the Louis Vuitton, the shoulder strap on this bag is not going to be detachable. And this is the Tory Burch T monogram studio bag. Now, the big plus to the fact that it is not a detachable strap is that it's actually got a lot of really cute chain details to it that I really, really like. It also has a lot better price point. If you go with the brown version, you will see it priced currently for $199. The navy version is going to be priced at $298. Now, this is a fabric bag. It is Tory Burch, and so it's not like Louis Vuitton level luxury by any means, but still a very nice bag. It also has probably the biggest capacity on this list, as it is 10.2 long, 5.5 tall, and 2.2 wide. And like I said, really great pricing on this, particularly if you go with the sale version. Now, if you look at the chain, it does look like you would be able to open that chain and take it off, but you probably would be scratching the hardware up to the point that you may not want to necessarily use that shoulder strap again. So just keep that in mind. That could be an option with this bag if you just want to use it as a pouch or as a crossbody. Now, this bag is actually probably my favorite on the entire list. The bag that I'm talking about is the Givenchy Mini Moon cutout bag. Now, the thing that I love about this is that it has this absolutely beautiful Givenchy chain strap. It is detachable, which is great. Plus, it also has the crossbody strap. It's leather, and it comes in some amazing colors. You have the black, the purple, and the orange that have the silver chain, and then they have this like minty teal green that I think is really pretty, and that actually has a gold looking chain on it. This bag is priced at $12.25, so it's in leather, it's cheaper, and actually it is a little bit bigger than the Louis Vuitton version. I also think that it is classier than the Louis Vuitton version because it's not so shouty. Monogram, and while I absolutely love monogram, I know that with this bag it gives you a little bit more versatility in terms of being able to use it in the evening, because it doesn't have so much logo on it, which can turn a lot of people off from using the Pochette accessory as a small clutch or small evening bag. And the size is going to be 7.5 long by 5.9 tall, and then 2 deep, so that depth is really where you're getting the more capacity at than the Louis Vuitton. And like I said, this is probably my favorite bag overall that's on the list. Now, the last two bags that are going to be on the list are going to be a little bit different in shape, but because they are still that sort of small mini shoulder bag, I did want to include them. Again, you can't really use these two as pouches the way that you can with most of the other bags on this list, but I still did feel like that they were worth including. And the first one is going to be the YSL Le 5A7 Mini Hobo Shoulder Bag, and this one's sort of the tricky one for the list price-wise, and that is because Selfridges still has it today with the black version at $975. On the YSL site, it has increased to today $1,690. That is a ridiculous price for this bag. I don't care that it's leather. That's a lot for this bag. It's too much for this bag. But the Selfridges version is still at $975. If you look around, you may be able to find the old prices on some of the other colors from places like Neiman Marcus. This morning had not updated the price. Saks has not updated their price. Nordstrom had not updated their price. And they had more colors available than Selfridges did. Also, make sure to check places like 24S or Satire, because those are brand new bags coming in at a much better price. And the sizing of this bag, it's also going to be smaller. Now, because it is a true shoulder bag, you have a little bit more flexibility in terms of what you can do with the width, because since this doesn't have a zipper, you don't have to worry about making sure that the bag zips. But again, you lose some security from that, so like you don't necessarily want to have like your wallet poking out or something like that. And the dimensions are 7.5 long, 4.5 tall, 1.8 wide. And it is a very cute bag. It's leather. It does have the YSL hardware. So again, you're still getting that recognizable monogram item, but it's just a single thing as opposed to being all over in the canvas. And so just sort of keep that in mind when you're looking at this one. If you like this, but you want more security and a little more space, that I think is where Gucci has done a really good job. And that's going to be the Gucci GG Ophidia Mini Shoulder Bag. And this bag comes in the classic GG Supreme print with the brown fabric having brown leather or white leather as an option, the navy fabric having navy as an option for the leather, and then they also have the giant GG Supreme with the brown leather on it. I think this is a super cute bag. It does have slightly more capacity than the Louis Vuitton. It is also priced a little bit less, so it is priced at $10.50. The size is 7.9 long, 5.9 tall, 2 wide. And this one, while it doesn't have a detachable shoulder strap, so you can't use it just as a pouch, it does have a zip. It has a cute crescent shape, and the shoulder strap is slightly adjustable, so you can make it so that it fits a little bit better under here, which can be useful for things like in the winter with sweaters, because like I have like kind of a batwing sweater on today. And so I think that this one is a really cute option, but I still think that the Givenchy is a really, really nice one. I also really like the Valentino, because I think the Valentino can go a bit more pouch-like. It also has really, really good capacity. Plus, I really kind of like the rock studs. And I think the Faure La Poche, if you're wanting more of a true pouch, is also a good option, because you can stick it in one of your tote bags and then just pull it out to go run, and it sort of looks like a bag without actually being a bag. It's definitely truly a pochette. I'm not an overwhelming fan of the Louis Vuitton Pochette accessories, just because I have seen the price increase so drastically. If you are interested in the Louis Vuitton Pochette accessory and you're also interested in the mini pochette, honestly, just go ahead, get the Pochette Accessoires, because then you have a Louis Vuitton strap, you've got a Louis Vuitton chain, you've got a coin holder, and which a lot of people use like to put like their chargers or something like that in now, because a lot of us don't use coins. And then you still have those other two pieces as well, so it gives you a lot of versatility in terms of that. I didn't want to put it actually on the list because I'm not saying to get the Pochette Accessoire over the Pochette accessory, because I think it's really just if you are wanting the two pieces to begin with, go ahead, just get those two pieces as part of that whole bag, because you get a whole lot that comes with it. And with that, I think that wraps up this video. If you haven't already done so, I would love it if you would hit the red subscribe button. Comment down below which of these bags on the list is your favorite, or if there is a bag that you think is a really good alternative to the Louis Vuitton Pochette accessory. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day, YouTube. Bye!